sorry to bother you, but are you alright? I mean, I don't mean to interrupt whatever it is you're doing, but
No, it's fine. Uh, I don't really mean to be rude, but why this bench? I mean, out of all the other places you could have sat.
well, I was walking from there to over there, and then I saw you sitting here, and I just didn't want to walk past an interesting conversation.
An interesting conversation.
Yeah, I mean, look, I had this gut feeling that if I walked past you, then I would regret it for the rest of my life.
Your gut told you that? You're not in love, hon. You're just hungry.
Okay, yeah, maybe I am. Or I'm just hungry to learn more about you. I mean, I see too often people just sitting around disassociating on their phones that it's nice to see someone taking in nature for once.
Okay, for your information, I wasn't taking in nature. I was actually learning a method from my stress management book. And before you say anything, I can manage my stress just fine.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry. I really don't know why I
Oh,
yelled.
no, you're fine. But what are you so stressed about, if you don't mind me asking?
Do you see my legs?
Your legs?
My legs.
They look like legs, yeah?
They're so short, and I mean, life moves so fast, and you would think I would have an easy time keeping up, right? Oh, no.
Okay, well, what are you running from? Sorry, towards?
I'm a writer.
Really? Well, what's your story about?
Well, you didn't let me finish. I'm a music writer. I'm decent at it, and I play multiple instruments, but right now I'm writing this piano score for my exam, and I don't even have the faintest idea of where to start.
Well, first of all, that's amazing that you can play more than one instrument, but, what can you play?
Well, piano, guitar. Oh, and when I was in the 5th grade, they made us all learn how to play the recorder.
Okay, well, there's your problem.
Hey, learning the recorder was a requirement.
No. Look, see, the problem is you're sitting here, away from a piano, trying to disassociate when what you really should be doing is sitting in front of it and playing something until anything comes to mind.
It's just not really that simple. I mean, I'm not the type of person to hand in a half-assed piece of work and call it my own. I mean, it needs to speak to me, have some volumes to it. It really has to have, like, passion to it. Meticulous is my middle name, you know.
The meticulously stressed out piano girl.
What? No, the fuck? That's not true. Okay, maybe it's a little true, but not entirely certain.
Okay, what's your real name then?
What are you gonna do with it?
I was just gonna put it in my phone, along with 10 other numbers.
Okay, tell you this. If you tell me your name, I'll tell you mine.
Okay. It's James, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
James, pleasure's all mine.
This is the part where you tell me your name.
No, it's not that easy. You see, you might be cute and all, but that doesn't mean you get what you want.
Oh, come on, really?
You know, the Socrates once said that the true wisdom is knowing that you know nothing.
Alright, well, I would happily sacrifice wisdom at this moment.
Do you have anything to sacrifice?
Wow, you did not just go there.
Maybe I did.
Okay, meticulously stressed out piano girl.
Well, that doesn't define me at all. Well, not me entirely, at least. And it puts a bad name on how I play the piano.
Does it though?
I mean, yeah, defining organization with chaos puts a bad name on that.
I mean, stress is natural.
And chaotic.
So, you're so good at playing the piano and so meticulous at it that it stresses you out.
Prove it.
I can't prove it. I don't play the piano.
Fine, you've earned that much. Oh, there's a piano in DMF. We should go.
Alright, you lead the way.
Perfect.
So, you mentioned that you want your piece to have volumes to it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, has there been anything that happened recently that could give you a push in the right direction?
Well, unfortunately, I have been nothing but books and papers for as long as I can recall.
Yeah, alright then.
Well, There actually was this one time. I was walking back to my dorm from the campus dining hall, and I spotted this woman getting out of a car. She was fully out of the vehicle, but holding the door open for some random reason. The car was parked, just in front of the bus stop area over there. And she was yelling, like screaming at him. I mean, like really working those pipes. She was yelling about how she doesn't feel heard. She feels as if all the talks they have just go right by his head, and the lessons behind them never resurface. So I ended up slowing down just to see if I can hear the whole thing out. Well, I'm glad I did stop to see what was happening, even though it makes me a little nosy, but anyway, the bus was about to pull up to the stop and she was still screaming at him, like yelling at him about all these things that he's done wrong in their relationship. So the bus driver pulls up and then he opens the door to pick people up and she's yelling at him now, screaming at him for doing his job. So then the man in the car, which I believe is her boyfriend, started getting angry at her, like really fed up. You could see the anger. So then he just drove away, like as fast as I've ever seen anyone drive out of here in this school zone. So he did that, drove away, and she was just left there. And her face was speechless. Like, I mean, she did not expect that to come. But anyway, it's like, I don't know, it felt like a real life movie to me. Like, it's engraved in my head.
Oof.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like that breakup happened for the best, but I don't think you can make a song out of that, can you?
No, I can't.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, so the reason I told you that whole big story is it actually made me grateful that I'm single.
Wait. You're single?
I know, it's fucking unbelievable.
No shit, it really is.
Yeah, truly a tragedy. I was actually in a relationship with a guy once. It didn't really end well at all, and I kind of miss being in it a little bit. I don't know, but basically I was just, after seeing that lady yell at her boyfriend and everything, it just made me think about that and how, I don't know, I just miss the feeling of what it was like. But back on track, after that whole depressing thought of her and her boyfriend, it made me realize that I wanted to do a whole 180 thing on this relationship, and I decided I really don't want to be single anymore. I want a relationship.
Ooh, maybe you should use that. Yearning for someone to love. That could be, your inspiration.
Yeah, that should come easy.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll come easy to you. Although, it would probably be better with a happier memory.
Okay, well, tell me your happiest memory.
That is a really good question, actually. Huh. Oh, I got it. Okay, so back when I was around 10 years old or so, my mom would take me to this fine dining burger establishment. You ever heard of Burger King?
You call that fine dining?
Yeah, I know. It's not exactly the fanciest thing out there, but it was cheap. And for a single mom, cheap is like an angel coming down from the heavens, You gotta at least listen. But it made me happy. And every single Thursday, I would stay at this after-school program for, kids whose parents get out of work at like 6 p.m., right? And then, after she picked me up, we would go and have dinner at BK. Now, the reason why I'm telling you this is because she did her job and she made me happy. And that's all I could ever ask of her. She fed me and, kept me educated and in school and shielded me from the horrors of the world while I was just worried about what Pokemon toy I got with my meal. Now, granted, I didn't have BK every single day. It was only once a week. My mom was actually pretty health conscious, and she was a good cook, too, actually, now that I think about it.
You know what? I think I got it. Follow me to DMF.
See? You got nothing to worry about.
Cleo. My name's Cleo.
It was worth the wait, Cleo.
Oh shit, my alarm. I'm gonna miss my train.
Wait, what?
My train. I said it for this exact reason.
Okay, slow down. What train?
Come with me.
You're just asking stupid questions.
It wasn't a question.
Wait.
I'm really sorry. I'm going home for spring break.
Okay, wait. Just at least let me get your number.
No, I mean, yes, I want to see you again, but I live on the coast and there's awful cell service.
Fuck!
How about this? When spring break is over, you know where to find me. Thank you for today. I'll never forget it. DMF piano. I'll be waiting.
I'll be there.
You better.